Hello all. Welcome to our library research guide on the topic of social media. You might have a separate guide dedicated solely to your professor, your class, or your research assignment. However, because social media has been such a popular topic among instructors, we thought it might be helpful to create a tutorial based solely on this topic. If we scroll down a little bit, you'll see that we have several related guides with the subtopics that relate to gender and social media and community. If your topic mentions either of those two subtopics, those might more closely reflect what you're interested in. However, all of our guides are formatted in much the same manner. All of them will have an Understand Your Topic tab, one for books, articles, Canopy, websites, and Works Cited for your Works Cited or references page. Let's take a look at the Understand Your Topic tab, and we're going to go over Gale eBooks. You should get this reference in almost any research guide that we have. This is one of the suggested reference sources that we have because it provides good background information for a variety of topics. Let's go ahead and open up that database. You may be redirected to a page that asks you to sign in with the same username and password as Canvas. However, I've already opened this database today, so it just takes me right to it. Let's go ahead and type in our search term of social media. We're going to start very broad, not include any other words to begin with, just very broad social media, and hit enter. And you'll see that we have a variety of results that pop up. All of these articles have the exact same or very similar titles: social media, social media, social media, social media. They all have the exact same title article, but take a look at where they're coming from here under the From tab. This tells you the encyclopedia name from which this article is being pulled. Gender and Love, Encyclopedia of Emerging Industries, Ethics, Science, Technology, and Engineering, the St. James Encyclopedia of Popular Culture. So you can see how each of these articles on social media might have a slightly different take depending on the encyclopedia or the larger volume in which it was published. Emerging industries might focus more on social media as an industry, right? Or as a platform. Social media and ethics, science or technology might focus more on obviously the ethics of it or how the actual mechanics of social media works. Of course, you're given a small blurb here, but a lot of times the name of the encyclopedia will give you a very big hint about what aspects of your topic it will focus on. A lot of times there are law or legislative or legal encyclopedias, and so it'll focus on that aspect of it as well. Now underneath it also tells you the year in which the encyclopedia was published. These can generally be a little bit older because these are very large volumes that give you background information. You don't have to worry about finding something super current like you would in EBSCOhost or ProQuest or one of the other databases. It also tells you how long the article is, and it tells you what type of article, whether it's an overview, or if it's more background information, or if it's, let's see, document type, biography, business plan, country overview, critical essay for English articles, etc. So it tells you what type of article it is. And it also tells you the level of difficulty. So this is a level 5, this is a level 4, intermediate. These are mostly intermediate or advanced. Okay. And you'll also notice they're automatically sorted by relevance. This is usually a great place to go. Sorting by these other options isn't the best, so just leave it on relevance. And then also you have the option of filtering by subject, content level, document type, or you can search within. So if you already had a subtopic that you were interested in, such as gender, or relationships, or community, you could do the search within option and just enter your second term here and hit submit. So 1,200 results when we add the term gender goes down to 448. Now you could try adding those terms into your search here, but using those search within feature is more effective because then you're limiting it to subject terms or keywords that have been mentioned in the article itself. So usually search within is more effective. You can also limit by subject term. So if you haven't yet narrowed down social media, let me get rid of gender really quickly. If you haven't narrowed down your topic of social media to a subtopic, or you haven't gotten more specific yet with your topic, clicking on the subject terms here will give you a great idea of directions in which you could take your paper, such as e-commerce, small businesses, ethnic groups or race, tourism, climate, feminism, celebrities, marketing, etc. If we go back and type in gender once more, you'll see how those subject terms change because they're based on what is most popular within this list here. So on the 400 articles that are left, looks like in relation to gender, mass media is one of the top results. Population, labor force, language and languages, feminism again. But you can see how these subject terms changed slightly. So once you've narrowed down your results, go ahead and click on any article. They will all look like this, social media, and they'll give you the HTML full text with a list of related subjects that you could also click on. Once you find an article that you like, it's always a good idea to email it to yourself. If you're working on the same computer from home, you do have the option of simply downloading it or saving it to your Google Drive. I've noticed the Google Drive feature can be slightly glitchy because it's new, recently added, and they're still kind of working out the kinks. So usually just selecting email is a safe bet. You can type in your school email or your personal, does not matter. It automatically fills in the subject line. You can change it if you like, but it doesn't really matter. And then it automatically gives you the full text, which will include the MLA citation automatically at the bottom. So that way this article will be waiting for you in your inbox, which is very nice. If you do your search and you simply close your laptop and then you open it back up again expecting to continue your search at a later date, you'll notice that this database will log you out after a certain amount of inactivity. For that reason, I always recommend either emailing or downloading the articles that you're interested in. That way you don't have to log back in, redo your search, and find this article again. You'll have it waiting for you in your inbox or saved to your computer. If you want to skip to the citation, there's this cite feature up here, and it gives you MLA, APA, and Chicago, depending on what your professor requires. Remember that you should always be double checking these citations. Yes, they're usually pretty good, but always double check them based on the resources given to you on the works cited page here in your research guide. Okay, always double check. If you have any questions on how to research Gale, how to find articles that you're interested in, or how to correct your citations, remember that there is a Chat with a Librarian tab over in your research guide, on the home page, on the campus page. This tab is pretty much everywhere. If you click on it, you can leave this box blank or you can type in your name and start chatting with a librarian. This is staffed whenever the library is open from 7:30 in the morning to 10 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and until 3 o'clock on Friday, Saturday, and during spring semester, we are open on Sundays. So we're open 7 days a week in the spring. Go ahead and chat with the librarian. We can answer any questions you may have. Good luck finding some background information, and take a look at some of our other videos that cover how to search more in depth using EBSCOhost. Those databases or those videos will be posted on this page as well. Good luck and have fun researching for your papers.